Flight 2411, contact 217-134.9, good night.
Flight 2411.
A320-18, please approach flight 24. A320-18, affirmative.
Hello, approach Southwest 29 out of 3, out of 19.9 on the ground to information uniform.
93, please approach flight 24.
Out of 3.
A320-060, going to maintain 7,000.
Hello, everyone. Doing some Saturday night Vatsimming. Where's my chart? Looks like we are at D. All right. Did I spell that right? I guess we'll find out. D3. So close to that. Actually, I'll use the other one. Easier. Turn on some lights. Here we go. Okay. Let's figure out our fuel. Doing 115 passengers. Cargo, say 11.5 or 6. That's fine. 33,000, and we're doing that number right there. At least that's what I'm going to file. We'll see if we get that. Alright, it's plenty of extra fuel. That's, yeah, it's not too busy. It's not a real busy event, so that should be plenty of fuel. So I need to convert it to kilograms. I just use my laptop to do that. 13163. It's 5.9, so we'll round that up to 6 tons. 6.0 of fuel. And 0 fuel weight. 129 is 58. 513 plus the 6,000 for takeoff weight. Let's see, 58, 513 plus 6,000, 64, 513. So that's my takeoff weight. So 58, 513, 0 fuel weight. Come down here, get our altimeter, 30.23. Current ATIS is Victor, and they are using the 2-4s. Philadelphia is landing 2-7s. 2-7 right. Alright, we'll plan for 2-7 right approach. So we're gonna file. And we're gonna depart at 0100. And 1399 CLE to Philadelphia. File. Alright. You're good there. So we need 6 tons of fuel. Get the fueler going. $115. So 0 fuel weight minus what I got, 51904, plus the 1,000 I left, comes to 76009. That will give me a 0 fuel weight of 58513, which it does right there in the middle. So that'd be 58.5, 28.2 for weights. So 58.5, 28.2. We'll need that for the McDo. So we're loading. Let me see if this is all the way up. Yep. Get the APU going. Since it's really cold, and this is the only way to get some heat to the passengers. APU gens available. So I'll remove external, remove the GPU. Sign in to the network as an A320 United 1399. Connect. We are now connected to Vatsim. All right. We're like right about D3. So anywhere within these parameters is going to be good. So current Eric, we're good. Do CLE to PHL. $41.24.4. It's close enough. I guess we'll just top on 81.53. Wait a minute. It's 53. $81.50.3. 3, 8153, 4124.5, 4124.5. Okay. ATIS for this bad boy is 127.85.
You have information, Victor.
Still Victor,
Fleet
so
1
nothing's
Airport
changed.
Native information, Victor 2351 Zulu. 1210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 6. Dew point -9er. Altimeter 3023. ILS runway 24 right approach in use. Departing runway 24 left. North is 2 airmen. Operate transponder in altitude reporting mode on all taxiways and runways. Caution bird activity vicinity airport. Read Michael runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
We're about here. The elevation. .800 feet. 800, 820. As long as you're within 75 for the pressure, that's fine. Clearance and delivery was 125.05. Grounds 0.7. $25.05. Good evening, Cleveland. Clearance, United 1399 at Delta Terminal with Victor, IFR, Philadelphia.
And United 1399, Cleveland clearance, good day, sir. Clear to the Philadelphia International Airport, Kids 1 departure, Elwood City transition that is filed, climb via the SID. Departure frequency is initially going to be with ground 121.7 and squawk 7405.
Cleared to Philadelphia via Kids 1 departure, Elwood City transition, then is filed, climb via the SID, and squawk 7405, and you don't have a departure frequency, United 1399?
And actually, consider me corrected, departure is going to be with Cleveland departure 128.25. My apologies.
Oh, no problem. Departure Cleveland 128.25, United 1399, thank you.
Yeah, 1399, read back correct. Vatsim, ready to taxi. Expect runway 24 left for your departure.
And I'll plan 24 left, and I'll advise for ready to taxi, United 1399. 24 left. Alright, so we are cleared to 330 on 24 left. Kids, and I think it's, yeah, EWC. And ILS 27 or 2, is it? I think it's 27, right? Via Borge 2 from JST, which is, let me see what that is. So that's Johnstown. JST equals Johnstown. And the SID is Elwood City. Alright. So we got, let me double check that star real quick. So it should be Ferris. Yep. Grab our wind, enter our weight, which I had calculated 58.5. $28.2. You're topped off on fuel. Get our times, go to perf, 1300. Just drop the first number by 1. If it was a 1, then you just get rid of the 1 and make it 300, which makes it 500 AGL for thrust climb, 1000 AGL for one engine out. And a blast out of here at 200 knots initially. And a decision altitude for 27 right, I believe is Cat 3.
Southwest 2360,
nope,
Southwest
Cat
2360.
2. And Cat 2 minimums is 150. For decision, 540. For go arounds, we are good. Cleveland departure, kids. So we're gonna take off. Which way did he say? 24. So we're going to take off Caden 6,000 at Leam. Gia above 7, so that's correct. And then we come out here. Gia, Savy, Kids, Zavy, EWC, JST. Alright. Departure is valid. That's off. Okay. We need to grab our flex. Alright, so we need the flex. So we are CLE. Grab that. Temperature is 530. I'm showing 21, so oh, actually I'll leave it there because it might change. Let me grab it again. Alright, 210.7 takeoff weight. That is 6.4, 513, 142, 226, and we're going to use 2.4 left, which is really weird. Oh no, that's right. That's not weird. All right, 24 left. So Tora 238 and the Tora. Calculate. So 149. And 150. Flex 67. Go back here to perf. And we're doing 149. I think it was 150. Yeah, 150 and 67. And we'll double check that before we get out of here. Make sure nothing's changed. Turn on the fuel pumps. Autopilot. Clear up to climbing via the SID, so 14,000. Hydraulic actuator is low, so we'll pop out the hydraulics, turn on the yellow pump to 3,000. And a real quick briefing, real quick like, you're gonna, that's not the one I wanted to show you. Alright, top altitude 14,000. So we're going this way. Gotta be below 6,000 at Leam, above 7,000 at Kia, above 9,000 at Kit, so we'll keep an eye on that. And then the Elwood, where we're gonna pick up the Baja 2 from Johnstown. So we'll have an initial, we'll follow, if we're landing west, which we are probably, we'll use 8,000. And then we'll keep 8,000. We'll come out here to 6,000 by Bajan. We'll slow to 190 at Erie. And then 4,000 at Ferris. So our initial altitude will be 8,000. And then once we're assigned the runway, we will continue down to 4,000. I'm writing that down. So 4,000, 8,000 to begin until we are issued a transition. So we're either going to do the 27 trans or the other way, going this way, which would be the land 9. If we land 9, then we go this way. But we're going to plan 27 right, which is a Cat 2, which just means it has more lighting and a lower decision altitude. So we're going to use the ILS, and we're going to exit K5, park at Delta. So that's the flight.
Cleveland delivery, good evening, 20555 San Francisco information, Victor.
United 205, Cleveland clearance delivery, good day, sir. Taking a look at your flight plan, I'm seeing Alfie 4. That's a much older flight plan. Are you able to, or do you have the Gilkey 3 information, sir?
Stand by. And United 205, we only have Alfie 4, Amherst 5, and O'Brien 5.
Alright, United 204. Let me see what I can find out, because all that is old information, and we're not even operating off of that anymore. Let me see what I can find out for suggestions.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction. Ground to flight deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round complete.
And delivery United 205, we can take the Gale Key 3. I can just manually input it.
United 205, alright. Let me go ahead and get you an updated flight plan. Stand by, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, fuel update 5.9er. So we'll go to init 2, 5.9. I'll update our time. We'll leave it there.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines. Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
.6 up 0.1.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Seven 405.
Delivery United 205, can we get direct Alfie on departure by any chance? We can't take any token.
Point -9er. Altimeter 3023. ILS runway 24 right approach in use. Departing runway 24 left. North to airmen. Operate transponder in altitude reporting mode on all taxiways and runways. Caution bird activity vicinity airport. Read Michael runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Victor. Cleveland Hopkinson Airport 8 is information Victor.
Cleveland ground, United 1399, ramp hold number 1, current with Victor, rated to taxi.
United 1399, Cleveland ground, hello. Runway 24 left, taxi Juliet, Lima, and Whiskey.
24 left via Juliet, Lima, Whiskey, United 1399. My weather is showing 2-1, so we'll adjust that.
United 1399, contact the tower, 124.5, have a safe flight.
124.5, United 1309, thanks, have a good night. 2825.
Roger, thank you.
Cleveland Tower, United 1309, hold short 24 left.
Yeah, 1399, Cleveland Tower, wind 210 at 6. Traffic will land parallel, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Traffic landing parallel, 24 left, clear for takeoff, United 1309. Yeah, that's good to know.
Approaching 24 left. On runway 24 left.
Engines are stable.
Tower Endeavor,
Takeoff power
5428,
is
just
set.
be advised we do have default scenery.
Airspeed's alive.
No problem, Endeavor 5428.
B1 and rotate. Positive brake, gear coming out. Hacks on, spoilers on.
1399, contact departure now, 128.25, have a good one.
Over to departure 28.25, United 1309, you too.
5428, left available.
Cleveland, departure United 1309, kids 1, climbing via the SID, leaving 3,200.
United 1399, Cleveland departure, intercontact, lead altitude restriction, climb and maintain 14,000.
Lead altitude restrictions, climb maintain 14,000, United 1309.
But it says 62 by any chance, are you going the correct way?
FedEx 762, that's affirmative. FedEx 762, contact Cleveland Center, 134.9er.
And we're
No problem. 1399, contact Cleveland Center 134.9 RCF.
Cleveland Center 134.9er, United 1399, we'll see you.
26.905.
Okay, over to 126905 for X-ray 157. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, United 1399, Kids 1,200 for 14,000.
United 799, Cleveland Center. I maintain for double tree 0.
That was for me, United 1399, come to 330.
United 1399, climb maintain for double tree 0.
Roger, 330, United 1399, thank you.
1720 Papa, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy IFR 1720 Papa.
1720 Papa is cleared to the 1 Golf Oscar Airport. Correction, 1 Golf 0 Airport. Via heading 150. Radar vectors 1 Golf Oscar. Direct. Maintain 3000. Departure frequency 134.9er. And stand by for a squawk. Hold for release.
134.9er, climb maintain 3000, and I'd like to go direct OZIF and continue on the VR Alpha into Fostoria, 1720 Papa.
1720 Papa, you're cleared to the 1 Golf 0 Airport as filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 5775, hold for release.
5775, 1720 Papa.
1720 Papa, read back correct. Advise shore of the runway for departure.
I was actually airborne when I called you up. I was just maintaining a VFR under the clouds, 1720 Papa.
Oh, okay, so this is pop-up IFR.
Yes, sir. 1720 Papa.
Okay, roger, stand by. FedEx 762, turn right heading 180 vectors, with a big vector U for kids.
Heading 180, FedEx 162.
Papa, reset transponder, squawk 5770.
Resetting transponder 5770, 1720 Papa.
Papa, radar contact. Maintain 3000, expect vectors in a second.
Maintain 3000, I'll be expecting vectors 1720 Papa.
FedEx 162, get direction, please.
FedEx 762, negative, sir. It's outside of my airspace there. So just turn right direct kids, and then proceed on course.
Right direct kids, FedEx 162.
Cleveland Center 311 Charlie Victor's with you, 15,000 direct multi.
November 311 Charlie Victor, Cleveland Center. Welcome, climb maintain. Up, disregard, just welcome. 72 Sierra Papa. Can you verify your equipment suffix for me?
It should be Charlie Golf, and then surveillance, Charlie Bravo 2.
Okay. 172 Sierra Papa, what I'm trying to ask is, what is your equipment on board? So do you have FMC, do you have GPS?
GPS, ILS, VOR, 172 Sierra Papa.
172 Sierra Papa, roger. Clear direct. Clear direct. Ozef.
Clear direct Ozef, 172 Sierra Papa.
FedEx 762, yeah, we have to go the opposite way to get back on track. It sounds very counterintuitive, but that's what my plane wants to do. Okay, FedEx 762, I'll just give you direct NOSM, okay? FedEx 762, turn right heading 090, vector train NOSM. Range 090, vector NOSM, FedEx 762.
Cleveland, good evening. Southwest 4712, flight level 276, descending 210.
Southwest 4712, Cleveland Center, descend via the roll into arrival. Runway 24 transition, the Cleveland altimeter 3023.
3023, descend via the Rock into runway 24, Southwest 4712.
United 1399, contact Cleveland Center 126.905.
Cleveland Center 126.95, United 1399, have a good night.
United. FedEx 762.
That's number 371 Tango Charlie, Cleveland Center, welcome.
Cleveland Center, good evening. United 1399, flight level 208 for 330.
United 1399, Cleveland Center, clear direct, Johnstown, VOR.
Clear direct, Johnston, VOR, United 1399, thank you.
Running an event tonight?
Affirmative, Operation Frost, but Canada is also running an event that's kind of stealing our traffic.
That's why there's so much.
Tower 5941, descend via Tribe 3 arrival. Cleveland altimeter 3023.
Okay, descend via the Tribe 3 into Cleveland and Cleveland altimeter 3023. September 5941.
Number 1, Tango Charlie, clear direct Phillipsburg VOR.
We're adding character now, 132.
Cleveland Center, Eva 031, with you at flight level 300.
Ava 031, Cleveland Center Cross, Wozy 17000. Toronto altimeter 3009.
Cross Wozy at 170, Eva 031.
And Cleveland Center, Charlie Alpha X-ray 157, departing regional Ashtabula, climbing through 1,500 feet with you.
And X-ray 157, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, AC 5030, with you now. Flight hold 340, we are 12 miles from Phillipsburg via wire.
AC 5030, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard. X-ray 157, Cleveland Center, radar contact. And X-ray 157, turn left heading 250.
Left to 250 for X-ray 157.
United 454, Cleveland Center, roger. Maintain flight 2304. I'll have higher for you in a few minutes, standby.
United 2441, we are on your frequency, flight level 230.
Yeah, United 2441, climb, maintain flight level 310.
No kidding, you're on his frequency. Just saying. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Mr. Eagle. What are you up to this evening? I'm just here being quiet because I'm working on other stuff. When I have long flights like this, I sit down, let listen to the ATC and just let the plane do its thing while I work on other stuff.
X-ray 157,
so I'm not actually looking at the sim, but I'm here.
124.0
Appreciate the follow.
for X-ray 157, thank you.
Southwest 2336, request lower.
Southwest 2336, turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 4000.
060, 4000, Southwest 2336.
Rid of that SID. And we can bring up the star. Do that for right now. No problem, bro. Yes, sir. Do you fly on simulator? How long have you been playing flight sims? You just answered my question before I asked. I've been doing flight sims for many years. However, I've only been doing online civil aviation on Vatsim and Pilot Edge for just over 2 years. But I fly strictly online, and I fly twice a day. I'm disabled, so it gives me something to do. It's how I go to work. Wife's at work during the day, so that gives me something to do during the day. I talk to my dogs so much, so I started streaming my flights. So not only do I have the ATC guys to talk to, I can talk to you guys as well. See, I've been doing this a while. I have taken a bunch of online courses, certifications, and such.
Yeah, United 1399, descend and maintain level 250.
Descend now? I'm sorry, descend now to 250, United 13?
Descend and maintain means descend now.
Alright, just making sure I heard you right. Descend and maintain 250, United 13.
Southwest 2336,
I just got
2330,
so I don't know why. Usually they say descend about discretion.
Okay, Southwest 2336,
whatever.
Clear the visual, runway 23, approach Buffalo.
Clear visual approach, runway 23, Southwest 2336.
Center 311, Charlie
Victor is with you.
Pressure's fine.
15,000 and direct Dunkirk.
So, which sim are you starting out
And
on?
November 1, Charlie Victor.
I'm sure you've heard
Cleveland,
about the
Port.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 coming out soon. And, they're in alpha builds right now. And a simulator is an investment for sure. I have thousands of dollars invested in this sim. Yeah, it's very, very addicting.
United 1399, contact New York Center 125.32. Good night.
New York Center 125.32, United 1399. Good night. 125.32. I guess New York wants us lower, so I'm gonna punch in. I got a radio panel that I do it manually with my hand, and then it pops in there. Standby freak won't show up. New York Center, good evening, United 1399, leaving flight level 284 for 250.
1399 New York Center, good evening, cross Harrisburg, going to maintain level 180, Philly landing west.
Cross Harrisburg, flight level 180, Philadelphia landing west, United 1399.
New York Center, good evening. It's United 1977 with you. Climbing to flight level 237 for flight level 380.
Okay, Harrisburg.
1977 New York Center, welcome.
New York Center, good evening. Number 37167, flight level 230.
United Center, excuse me, New York Center, United 4041, 17,000 level.
Ah, the guy's throwing me
4041
way
New York
out.
Center, welcome.
Okay.
New York Center, good evening, Power 36, 12,000.
I have thousands hours on FSX, but most of it was for fun, and I'm trying XP11 now. Yeah, man, Vatsim ATC is going to open up your sim to a whole new level. It's like a whole new sim. So I did the same thing. I just flew for fun. I flew from airport to airport, see the world. But then I got bored of it. I wanted to learn how the real world functions in airspace and clearances and how you get assigned an approach and RMPs and I mean just there's tons of information that you have to learn. So it's no longer just a game. It's something that's like it's a skill set you learn even though you're doing it at your home. But it's just a ton of fun. I like learning. It keeps your brain busy. Landing west, got that in there. So we'll do perf.
371 Tango Charlie, New York Center, welcome.
Philadelphia's weather. Let me see what we got.
And number 371 Tango Charlie, cross Giraffe, and I maintain level 180.
3024.
Giraffe 180, 132.
Air Canada 25 with you,
Temperature
400 with you.
7. Wind 230 at 12.
Canada 25, New York Center, welcome.
November 52 Charlie, we're still on 33.
Yeah, but X-Plane is really good, but I wouldn't, like, it's good to fly X-Plane over FSX, but Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is just going to blow away X-Plane. At least that's the idea or the theory. Everybody's thinking that way, leaning toward that way. So I would definitely not spend a lot of money on like sceneries. You know, to get this plane, I'll vouch for this plane. This is my favorite plane. I got like 12 of them that I fly. So for flying online, this is probably your best bet, which is the Flight Factor Airbus A320 Ultimate. It's an $80 aircraft, but it is system rich.
Out of 110, are you with me?
Just like the real plane, it's so system rich.
799 Bravo, disregard.
Yeah, we're just circling the way for him.
Alright, ATIS for Philly. Where's Philly? Philly has no ATIS, so I just need weather.
Number 799 Bravo, Sierra is ready to contact 5 miles west of the northeast Philly VOR. Maintain via front of the 4,000.
It's breaking apart a little bit.
4,509 Bravo, sir, thank you.
So you look away while it loads, and then you can look back, and then you'll be fine. It helps with the frames to look away from all this while it loads in scenery. It loads in tiles as you move, like checkers. I love the Airbus, but I only have Boeing.
36, contact Washington,
Yeah, I got the
13372,
flight factors Boeing 767 300 freighter. I use that for my FedEx flights.
Over Washington,
But
72,
once you go bust, you don't go back, man. I mean, it's awesome.
At 110, you with me?
It is so, like, it hits all the star restrictions right on the money. Especially if you update the winds like this. If you update the winds, everything stays current. And it reminds you to go back in and updo the approach wind.
1987, running 27 left, taxi via Juliet, November, Sierra, Sierra 1,
that will keep, like, I'm going to cross over this Harrisburg right at flight level 180. That's how accurate this plane is. Harrisburg's in 3 miles and I got 600 feet to go. You won't find a more accurate airplane for flying online. So if you want to learn, and if you want to learn in an airliner, I highly recommend this one. The other ones are fine, but
1399 cross Lancaster at maintain 13,000.
cross Lancaster at and maintain 13,000. Yeah, 1399. Where's Lancaster? Oh, I see that. Okay.
At 4041, contact near approach 128.12. Good night.
LPR.
Over to 12812.
13,000.
Number 9752 Charlie is ready to contact.
I'm gonna plan for 27 right, which would be ILS 10895.
Proceed on course, maintain via part of
10895 268 for course final.
Same direction, 4,500
correct.
is also VFR.
Altimeter setting.
Traffic
Oh,
inside will
yeah.
maintain VFR out of load.
32.4. He didn't give me altimeter, I don't think. 32.4. Speed brakes out. That's alright. Alrighty. Let me see if there's any speed limits on this.
At 1498, contact Washington Center 13372.
It's not telling me to descend via, so I can't descend.
Center United 454 with flight level 200.
Let's see.
Center 454 New York Center, good evening.
Yeah, 13,000. Okay.
And New York American 1987, Sultan short of 27 left. Looks like our Sierra 1 is where the current Sierra 3 is.
American 1987, no worries, flighting 265. The wind is 240 at 12 and a 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Philadelphia have a VOR revert.
265, 27 left, clear for takeoff. American 1987.
PHL. Yep. So we can do this number. We can do PHL.
371 Tango Charlie, we're just about to give you defix.
No, we're not close enough. It's okay.
And then number 371 Tango Charlie, cross defix at a maintain 12,000. Harrisburg altimeter 3022.
Defix 12,000 at 202.
190 at Erie. Yeah, that was slow. Okay.
Center American 4991, the IFR Cleveland.
4991 New York Center, good evening. Ground will be up in a second. You can call him when he's ready. Roger. Please.
I think I'm caught up. Check our
hello,
recals.
approach, JetBlue 2231 with you, climbing at 10,000.
Turn down the temperature for that guy. So come here. Go to temperature.
2231 New York
Lower
Center,
the temperature in the forward
cabin.
cabin.
Level 230.
230, 231.
So he told me to cross at Lancaster right at 13,000. And that's how accurate this plane is. Right on the money. 4 DME from Lancaster VOI.
American 1987, you ready to contact?
You won't find another airliner on
10,000 for now, please.
that has that type of
10,000 American 1987.
perfection, for lack of a better word.
Julian, sorry, wrong button.
So cool, yeah. It is. It's a.
2441 Eric, welcome.
It's a great hobby because you just. It's not just mind-numbing. You know what I mean? Like you got to really put forth some effort and learn and do a lot of reading. I do a lot of watching YouTube and streamers. That's how I learned. Well, I also learned a lot. I should say I learned most by being corrected, you know, because no one wants to be wrong, so it's very rare do I make a mistake more than twice. But, you know, that's how I learned, is by being told. So, you know, a couple of years ago, there ain't no way I would have streamed, because all you guys would have heard was me making mistake after mistake after mistake. But now I have a little bit of confidence in my ability, so now I like being able to pass on my experience and answer questions and try to get people like you who are already interested in flight simming but not maybe doesn't know to the extent that this is capable of giving you you know, the exercise. If you can check out let's see if we can get you a link. I'll show you where I got my initial training. They have an awesome training program. I'm going to get you the link here. I have Vatsim certifications, pilot cert 1, 2, and 4. And you can
maintain 6,000 ILS 27, right?
descend, maintain 6,000 and plan ILS 27, right? United 13. Okay. 27 right. I don't think I have that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm programmed 27 right. Okay. But I need to throw it in here, so PHL. You know, like doing this when you're by yourself, you don't have ATC, it's, you know, it's fun, but to wait to put this in, for example, until after I am cleared and approach, I messed that up. PHL 27, right. Before ATC, I would just do all this stuff and not worry about it. But with ATC, you have to know ATIS, you have to get active, runways. What operations are they in? They're going to vector you. Can you do a full RMP approach? I mean, it's just so much to think about. Get you that link. Okay, here's VATSTAR. So if you click on that, Eagle, that's their P1 certification. It's just kind of like an overview of Vatsim and the rules and ethics and online rules, just normal stuff. So that doesn't really talk too much about, other than basic flying, that you wouldn't really learn anything in that P1 course. But the P2 and P4 and then P3, that's the order I went in. P1, 2, 4, and then 3, because 3 is VFR. In the real world, you learn VFR first, and then IFR, and then multi-engine, and then CFI, and then all sorts of other stuff. But in the sim world, most people start with IFR because most people want to fly in airliners, and whenever you're in Class A airspace, which is anything above 18,000 feet, you have to have radar services. So you fly IFR. So in the sim world, people learn IFR first and then VFR. Not that you have to do it in that order, it's just the norm. But that website will definitely get you started. And naturally, I stream a lot, 2 p.m. Eastern during the day, every day. And I stream just about every night at this time. As long as I see VATSIM controllers online, I will stream.
Drive 400, climb maintain level 340. Up to 340, drive 400.
So yeah, if anybody ever has any questions about what to say, I had a guy the other night ask me about what DME meant. Like, you'll hear someone say at 5 DME contact tower, that just means it's a distant measure. You're 5 miles from the airport contact tower is what he meant. DMEs are part of VORs. When you do slant alpha flying, you're flying from VOR to VOR, and you're flying radials. So that's old school. Now everything's RNAV, which is GPS, with radials, and some procedures are still there. There's Philadelphia, right over there. This is my hometown. It's where I grew up. I'm not there now, I'm in Florida. But my first 21 years of age was right here, flying over my home. So we flew over Lancaster. I pretty much grew up near Lancaster. Yeah. Speed brake. I think we'll yell at you if you leave it out.
Delta 4034, contact Washington Center 13372.
Okay, 3372, Delta 4034.
230, making sure everything's still valid.
At 1399, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000, yeah, 1399. You're in Arizona, the islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, you're in ours. I thought you said Arizona. You're in the Azores. Oh man, that's freaking awesome. I live in the Panhandle of Florida. It's like you take for granted that you're in like what could be considered like a touristy area. I'm in definitely a touristy area in Florida, but I don't think of it as a place to go for vacation because you live here, but you probably have a lot of tourists in your area. Max landing weight 65 tons.
371 Tango Charlie. Valley, contact
61.8.
Washington Center 13372. Good night.
You're good. I lowered the temperature in the forward cabin, so now we're 22 Celsius.
And 2441 with you at
Gotta
Hotel
keep the
Number
passengers
2,
happy.
5010.
At a 2441 cross crank at a maintain 7,000. New York altimeter is 3020.
Rank at 7,000, New York altimeter 3020.
New York Center 9 Bravo Sierra.
9 Bravo Sierra, go ahead.
Could I step away for like 30 seconds?
9 Bravo Sierra, Roger, do you want to continue with flight following or you want the frequency change?
We would like to continue with the flight following, if that's right with you.
9 Bravo Sierra, Roger, that's fine. Just let me know when you're back.
Alright, roger.
Disregard.
Just following the arrival.
Number of Sierra.
Number of Sierra, thanks.
Good evening, New York Center, American 100. We're checking in flight 36.
American 100, New York Center, good afternoon, good evening, squawk 6663.
6663.
At 1399, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, United 1399.
So the 3366, are you with me?
Scott, you're about to get contacted by New York.
American 100, that was for somebody else that I was calling. Stand by 1 second.
New York Center, good evening. Once again, November 57 Hotel Alpha, just across Savage, with you all 437.
Number 57 Hotel Alpha, New York Center, good evening. Ident, please.
57 Hotel Alpha, will go active.
Number 57 Hotel Alpha, do me a favor, just recycle transponder, squawk 6666.
6666. 57 Hotel Alpha.
At 1309, turn rating 180.
Right turn 180, United 1399.
American 106, New York Center, good evening. Proceed to American, maintain 17,000.
For that, 17,000, American 106.
2,500.
Alright, missed approach. Climb to 1500, then right turn to 3000. 3000, right turn 1500 to the Madonna VOR and hold in pattern. Okay. That's if we go missed. I'm not intending to go missed, but.
At 1399, turn rating 240, turn the localizer.
Right turn 240, join the localizer, United 13.
American 100 is ready to contact. 40 miles northeast of the Okunu intersection. Welcome.
Good.
Number 57 Hotel Alpha is ready to contact. 40 miles north of the Savick intersection, level 340, cross Owens at a maintain 14,000, Kennedy altimeter 3021.
Always at maintain 7,000. Data, altimeter once again, please.
3021.
3021. Always at 11,000. No, hold on.
At 1399, 2 miles from Jalto, maintain 2,000 to establish Clear 27 right approach.
Maintain 2000 until established. Cleared ILS 27 right approach, United 13. And missed approach is 3000. So we'll set that.
Air Center, can you reach at 6108, 4000 for 10,000, heading 270.
Touch 108 New York Center, good evening.
Don't need
Proceed direct Newell.
terrain going off in our ears, so I'll turn that off.
Meal 38 period, jet speed 10.
Approach is armed, auto brake is armed, spoilers are armed.
American 1, did you
Altitude for mist is set, cabin check is checked. Alright, we're good to land.
So that's 2324 cross Trish, cross Troy is going to maintain 12,000, the Baltimore altimeter 3025.
Actually, we're not clear to land, we're clear to the approach. Alright, go around will be full throttle, flaps 3, gear up. Will be 1,500 feet, and then we'll make a right turn for 3,000. Cycled, correct.
134 decimal 7, booking in 991, thanks for easy, good night.
The previous aircraft checking in, who was that?
American 1 Heavy, flight level 360.
American 1, welcome. New York Center, good evening, squawk 6665.
6665.
American 106, contact Boston Center 1347. Signal Center, American 106. At 454, contact New York approach 128.55.
$1,000.
At 2441 same for you, 12855. Good night.
12855.
Is this guy gonna clear me to land or what?
American 1 is ready to contact, 50 miles northeast of the Okunu intersection, level 360. Welcome.
Roger that. I need to step away for about 5 minutes.
American 1, that shouldn't be a problem. Report back.
Approaching 27 right.
New York Center, United 1399. Am I clear to land? 27 right?
American 1399, the wind at Philly is 24012, running 27 right, clear land.
Roger, 27 right, clear land, United 1399. First getting a clearance to fly the approach, and then you need a second clearance, which would normally be from tower, but there's no tower, you use top down, so in this case it's our New York Center is providing our tower and ground control, so he's going to provide us our taxi instructions after we're on the ground.
300.
coming up on minimums, so no need to think about going around, so autopilot off. And my airplane.
Center, proceed at Robbinsville, car maintain level 220.
Proceed at Robbins, flight level 220, definitely Fort Nelson.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 20, 10, 5.
Reverser is on.
New York Center, we're going on reverse.
80 knots. Reverser's off.
300,
Join this high speed exit.
3 requesting clearance to Philly.
There's another guy.
American 123, stay location.
High speed Kilo 4. Get the APU going. Brake fan. You always stop after the stop bar, not before. New York Center, United 1399 off to runway Kilo 4, looking for Delta ramp.
United 1399, contact ground point, let's see here, ground point 9er, good night.
Over to ground point 9er, United 1399, thanks, you took 21.9er. Whenever they say point 9er, it's always 121. Because most grounds are either 121.9er or 0.7 or 7.5 in most cases. Philly, 0.9er. Philadelphia ground, United 1399 off the runway at Kilo 4, looking for Delta ramp.
United 1399, you can taxi the ramp via Quebec, Juliet. Have a great night.
Ramp via Quebec, Juliet, United 1399, thanks you too.
Safe.
Alright, so we'll turn these lights off.
American 4991, contact New York Center 125.32 so long.
We have a person number for you, the front boarding door is open. If you have a
2532 for American 491. 4991, thank you.
items right outside the front boarding door.
Nice landing. Hey, thanks, Eagle. Yeah, this is a tricky plane because Airbus has an auto trim that will continuously trim the entire time. So this trim wheel is spinning until I get to 20 radar altitude. Once I'm 20 AGL, that's when that trim wheel will turn off. So it's almost like with this airplane, you gotta flare twice. You gotta flare at about 50 feet, you pull back, and then at 20 feet, the auto trim quits. So then you gotta pull back on the stick or your yoke a second time. So yeah, it can get a little challenging, but it's fun. It's the best aircraft in my opinion. It's just a little tricky sometimes. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight though. Made it go by quicker. It's another good thing to stream. It makes the time go by much faster than just, I mean, I usually do stuff in the background if there's no one really on, but park right here in Delta. Or the Delta, Concourse Delta. Another thing, if you fly online, Eagle, you're going to want to get yourself a Navigraph subscription. probably it's going to be your most expensive subscription. It's like $100 a year. I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, heck, you spent $80 on an airplane, but with that you get these charts for free, which are updated every month. And I need to kick this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna kick him out of his spot. But yeah, you start playing online, you're gonna want a Navigraph subscription because you'll get the charts and you get updated FMS data, which it's all part of the package. If you can afford to pay yearly, that's the best way because it's the cheapest way. APU is on. You can kill the engines. Gate's coming over. Shut down these lights. Open up the door.
Special aircraft failure ground has returned.
Didn't know you had come on. And banana hammock, hey bud. I remember seeing you before. Very good talking through what and why. Oh, appreciate that. I appreciate that. I try. Getting better at streaming. Before, when I first started, I wasn't sure, you know, what to say and way to say it, but I'm starting to get a feel for it now. Most likely we do have... Oh, you know what? I missed that earlier. Must have been busy. When you said you have many tourists in your island, you have a military base, which is our airport. Oh, okay, that's cool. What's the name of the base? Because this American Airlines, I guess he's taken off. Lays. One side is from the U.S., the other is for civilians. Oh, I probably mispronounced that, but lay is that French? Lays. I think this guy's taken off. It's a traffic program I have. I already signed offline. Pretty much done after you get to the gate. You just sign off. Yeah, he's taxiing out to the runway. We'll watch him take off, and then I'm going to take off and I rented a movie. I'm going to go watch a movie. He just put on his runway lights, I think. This program is Traffic Global. It's actually pretty cool. Gives you the flight schedules, like this guy. He's going to London. Uses real world flights, or at least recorded flights, not real world right now. All right, there he goes. But it brings my airports alive. Like when I fly on Pilot Edge, I fly in a lot of Bravo and Charlie airports, and the airports are dead. Like when you're flying on Pilot Edge, there's no other movement. So the airports were always very scarce and just didn't have the immersion I wanted. So I bought this program, and now I have, living, breathing airports, which really makes my online flying much more enjoyable. The Pilot Edge controllers can't see these guys, and I don't care if they do or not. I just want them, for ground, just so I have an airport that's active, when I'm hanging out during the day. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate the company in the chat, and I'll be back. Probably, I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on Monday. I stream usually twice a day, 2 p.m. Eastern, and about between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern is when I stream again on Vatsim, as long as there's controllers online. If there's no controllers online, then I'll still fly in the evening, but I'll fly on Pilot Edge instead. So, those are cool lights. Man, they put some time into that. It's just not blinking. All right, y'all take care. See you later. Have a good weekend. Chase out.